Hi everyone, welcome to Advice to Think Twice. I hope you're well. Let's do our daily energy and advice reading, see what's going on. At the time you watch this video, take what resonates as it resonates with your situation. Keep an open mind. Place the roles where they go in your own story. I'll be doing more readings for you guys in a bit. I took a day off work, so I want to do more readings. Which is not very good, because if I took a day off, I took it to rest, and then I'm not resting. But I'll try to find the balance, okay? Okay. What's going on for my subscribers, my viewers, at the time they watch this video, what they need to know for their highest good. Okay. Thank you all for your likes, your shares, your comments, your feedback, for subscribing to the channel, for always showing up and sharing your energy with me. Okay. All right, let's see what we got. So the first card can represent the influence of the past on our current situation, whatever is going to be highlighted at this time. We can also look at this as beginning part of the day, mid part of the day, end part of the day, okay? Again, keep an open mind. And time is fluid, guys. For some, the messages we're picking up on have already happened. For others, it's going to be happening as we're reading it, and for others, it may need another few days to come in, okay? So just keep an open mind. Okay, first card, we have the Emperor, Aries energy. It's a card of taking a leadership role, making the tough calls, taking the initiative in a situation, in our own lives, coming into a place of power, coming into a place of confidence. In terms of external, it could be talks, conversations, meetings, negotiations with figures of authority, whether that is something like a parent or someone in the government or someone in police or management, that sort of energy, okay? In today's energy, we have the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups is a familiar and familial energy. It talks about reminiscing, nostalgia. It could be spending time with family or reminiscing about the good old days, reminiscing about the good old times. Mercury is in retrograde, so I think we'll be seeing the Six of Cups quite often because it is a time to reflect, reminisce, recollect, okay, with the Six of Cups. Maybe reconnect, reconcile, okay, all the re's. So we could be spending time with family at this time, or thinking about them more, or communicating with them more. They're a bigger focus for you. But it could also be a follow-up on something. If it's in a meeting, negotiation, interview type of situation, it's a follow-up in a more friendly environment, in a more informal environment. Okay, so the pressure's off. Okay, the pressure was on when you had to impress this person. Now when you're talking, they're already impressed with you. The pressure's off. You can just chill and have a conversation. Does that make sense, right? Where are things going to go? We have the Death card. Big transformation is where things are going to go. The Death card talks about big completions and restarts, okay? Going back to the re-energy, new beginnings. If it's a situation where something keeps coming back around, you can either put an end to a cycle, or you could restart it and redo it, okay? Fix it, make it better, completely transform it with the Death card, okay? This could also be a kind of a test energy for some of you, where you put your foot down in a situation in the past. You told someone no, you told someone where your boundaries were, you stood up for yourself, you spoke up for yourself, you got out of some sort of unhealthy pattern, got off some sort of hamster wheel, and have been working on yourself since, coming into this place of power and confidence within yourself. At this time, there might be whatever it is you walked away from trying to come back, and it's almost like a test, right? Let's see if the collective has really transformed, has really learned their lessons, or if they're just going to go back into it. But with the Death card here, this could be confirmation for you that, you know what, I did learn my lesson. This doesn't trigger me anymore. I don't want this anymore. You have no power over me anymore. And it's a very freeing type of feeling. Because what follows from this point on is you're never going to have to deal with this type of situation ever again, because you learn those lessons, okay? Oracle energy, we have mushroom magic, communication, exploring new states of consciousness, untapped potential. Yeah, here's that fresh energy. That's like a bit like the Fool energy in the tarot, right? So there's messages, there's communication. Or even if you're thinking of someone, and if in the past, whenever you thought of them, you thought, oh, I wonder if they're okay, let me message them and check. At this point, you're saying, I'm thinking of them, I'm wondering if they're okay. I'm going to say a prayer for them, wish them the best, and then carry on with my day. You're not going back into the pattern of overextending yourself and always ending up bad, right? And the situation ending up in the same place over and over again. You might hear from, like I say, someone or something from the past. This could be someone trying to make peace and literally bury some sort of hatchet. So there's a chance for forgiveness. And you can have forgiveness and release. You can have forgiveness and closure, or you can have forgiveness and trying something, starting over, okay? Depends. For everyone will be different. If this is where someone else had to go away and learn some lessons about themselves, they could be coming back in a different role, in a different dynamic, in a different energy. They're showing up as an emperor. If before they were immature, whoever this may be in your life, and they just cause you a lot of heartache and headaches, they could be coming back around, but this time they're in a elevated state. And again, you can have forgiveness and closure for whatever happened in the past, whatever their immaturity caused, or you can have forgiveness and release, or you can have forgiveness and a starting over, because you're both in different places now, if that makes sense. Let me get one more for this Death card. The High Priestess. Yeah. I mean, it's just confirming what I've been saying about lessons learned, intuition being confirmed, forgiveness and release, forgiveness and closure. Or it's a new level, it's a new state, it's a new something where there's now a lot of relearning or starting over, learning new things. Does that make sense? There could also be endings, like I say, of dynamics, of connections, of relationships, of partnerships. If this is the case, I feel like it's something you initiate, or it's something that you've seen coming for a long time. And it's more the release of the ending, because the ending happened a long time ago, so maybe that's the acceptance. But it's the release, the acceptance of it. That is what is happening with the Death card here. Just one last time, thinking about the good and the bad, reminiscing, reviewing everything, and then choosing to say, it's time to release this. I've outgrown this. It no longer serves me, right? So there could also be that kind of situation going on. Tough and trying times. Tough times ahead. Think long-term and make decisions accordingly. Avoid negative people at all costs. Yeah, I feel like that's what's happening. And you might be thinking long-term in a situation and coming to the conclusion that this is not a long-term potential type of situation. Does that make sense? It might have been at some point in time, or I thought it was at some point in time, but from this new perspective that I have, or compared to this new option that I have coming in, this is better. Positive work outcomes. Consistent efforts will bring rewards, and a major purchase is worth making. So you have something new coming in that is worth your investment. This is also, again, I just get this follow-up of someone saying, yeah, we want to invest in this. We want to invest in you. I want to invest in this with you. There has been that initial conversation. I feel like you did put your best foot forward and presented something, tried to impress someone in whatever capacity. And this is the follow-up communication in a more informal, dynamic, energy, environment, style. And whatever they're offering you is going to transform your life, what you're trying to achieve, what you're trying to do. The end of searching will be over. The end of struggling will be over. The end of tough and trying times. Because they're opening a door for you with this untapped potential that you haven't walked through before with the Death card and the untapped potential. It's like the full energy, something brand new, something completely different. This is also telling you, in terms of advice, if you've been trying something the same way, this is telling you, is there a way to look at it and take a completely different approach to this? Either if the process is you have to talk to A, B, and C, can you take a step back, assess everything, and ask yourself, could I just go to C directly? Or could I talk to D and E? They're not part of this process, but they might help me. They might give me information, or they might confirm things for me. There's something where taking a completely different approach, talking to someone completely different, doing things in a completely different way than what you've been doing is going to help break that pattern that has ended up stuck in the same place, if that makes sense, okay? Could also be a case of friends, family, loved ones, people you already know, people you've already spoken to, can help somehow, okay? Maybe in a way you didn't think before, but it's a case of review, look over everything. Either someone's reviewing and deciding they want to offer you something, reviewing what you've offered, what you've presented, or you're being advised to review everything again because it's there. The solution to what you're trying to achieve is there. It's just you haven't been looking for it specifically, okay? You've been looking for something specific, and the solution lies outside the norm. The solution lies outside the normal process or the expectation, if that makes any sense. But it's right in front of you. You just have to clear your head, refresh your eyes, look at it with absolute fresh eyes, and you'll see it. Oh, it's there, okay? So that is what I have for us today. Let me know how it resonated with the reading. If you do, it's interesting. It's interesting today. But yeah, I'm going to leave it there. Looking forward to your comments. Have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.